4649 డబల్ ఇచ్చింది నాగేశ్వరరావు పొద్దున నాగేశ్వరరావు వచ్చింది రియాక్టర్
నాగేశ్వరరావు
అలా ఈ ఎఫ్ అక్షరం లక్షణానికి మీరు ఒక్కటి సిఆర్పి రాశారన్నా వైరల్ రేంజ్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి అవునా అది 27 ఐడి తప్ప అది కదా
రోజు వచ్చి
హలో ఓకే అని చిన్నవాడు చేసుకోండి ఎప్పుడన్నా మా 6 కదా అదిగా
వినిపిస్తున్నాయా
అన్నాడు బంద్ చేయడానికి
Balakrishna, is it okay? Volume?
Yeah, everything okay, madam.
Okay. Just start by 3 o'clock, no? You can give us
Yes, ma'am.
instruction, you can start. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
A small request to all the participants, please log into your audio settings, join computer audio, otherwise you will not be able to listen to the class. A few people, they have joined the video but they haven't joined the audio. Okay, please log in the computer audio or the otherwise you will not be able to listen. Yes, Balakrishna, you can start now.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Whoever joined, firstly, congratulations on the occasion of National Medical Laboratory Professional Week 2022. I congratulate each and every hospital whoever conducting these celebrations very grand way. Yeah, myself Balakrishna, Senior Technical Assistant, Department of Pathology, ESI Super Specialty Hospital. I am working on HC here from last 3-4 years, and we have recently last 1 year we are doing here special IHC like PDL1 263, Roche 1, ALK D5F3, and from last 1 year we have started active UL ISH also in our hospital. And in India, almost apart from Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai, we are the only center doing active dual ISH to diagnose active gene in the breast carcinoma and gastric carcinoma patients. So today, let us discuss briefly about dialysis technique, what we are doing and how we are doing like that. In the last 1 year, we have performed nearly 60 investigations in our center. Yeah, HER2 dialysis is just an alternative. It is an alternative for HER2 fish. Most of us already know that HER2 fish from so many years we are doing. But for doing HER2 fish, there is a need of having fluorescent microscope in our laboratory, and some bands also should be available in our laboratory. So apart from it is a HER2 dialysis is an alternative for HER2 fish, where we can diagnose the cases through light microscopy only. This is a FDA approved test which we can perform on Roche Ventana. Ventana, there are 3 instruments we are doing on benchmark GX. HER2 dialysis, it is just in the kit we are receiving one cocktail antibody, which is having both HER2 gene and chromosome 17 genes. Both are mixed with formamide buffer. So we will use this HER2 gene and chromosome 17 genes. Generally here, HER2 amplification or not amplification can be given just by whatever we are analyzing in the light microscopy. Both genes we will analyze, and the ratio of HER2 gene by chromosome 17 gene, if we get more than 2, then it is treated as amplification. It can be used mostly in breast carcinomas and gastric carcinomas. Generally, what is HER2 protein? HER2 protein, generally it is a transmembranous cellular growth and its metabolic activities. But coming to the breast carcinoma case, mostly the more expression of HER2 gene, HER2 protein, or our expression of HER2 gene will be identified in more than 15 to 25% breast carcinoma cases. If we give this amplification, if we diagnose in the laboratory, the oncologist can treat it with Herceptin treatment. So this is the prognostic significance of the HER2 dialysis. Yeah, in the HER2 dialysis kit, in the cocktail, these 2 genes are available. One is HER2 DNA probe and another one is chromosome 17 probe. This HER2 DNA gene will be available in the chromosome 17. So to find the ratio between chromosome 17 and HER2 DNA, we have to identify both the genes here. Here in the HER2 DNA probe will be labeled with dinitrophenol, which is called as DNP, and chromosome 17 probe is labeled with dig oxygenin or DIG. Small form it is called DIG. These 2 are prepared with just mixture of oligo probes. This HER2 gene will be, HER2 DNA probe will be targeted just only for HER2 gene located in the chromosome 17. Chromosome 17 probe will be targeted to the sequence within the centromeric region of the chromosome 17. After completion of the test, we will see in the light microscopy, HER2 DNA gene will be seen in silver color or light black color, and chromosome 17 gene will be seen in red color. We can directly see the both genes together. This is the basic principle of the stain, whatever happening in the this test we can conduct on a formalin fixed paraffin embedded tissue. The routine histopath block, whatever we get now, after diagnosing the tumor in the H&E, if the medical oncologist asks us to perform HER2 dual ASH or HER2 fish, then we have to take the section on a positive charge slide. We have to incubate that slide for 24 hours at room temperature. After 24 hours, we can do the staining here. What happened? No, after in the auto analyzer, after unmasking the antigen in both chromosome 17 dig and L2 DNP, this L2 gene DNP will directly, here as shown in the figure, it will lock the L2 gene. After that, the HQ labeled anti-DNP will bind to it, and after that anti-HQ HRP antibody will be bind to it. After that, a series of silver solutions will be there, silver reagents A, B, C, all together one by one after incubation. After final output, we will get a shish signal, which is very black. Here we can see in the picture. Whereas in the dig chromosome 17, here also same. The gene chromosome 17 is directly coated to the centromeric sequence in the chromosome 17, which is again labeled to NP-labeled anti-dig antibody. After that, anti-NP AP antibody. After that, pH enhancer, naphthol, fast red, and finally we will get red ISH signal. This is the Ventana benchmark GX fully automated system we are using in our dual. It is called dual ASH because same time we will hybridize both genes, chromosome 17 and HER2 gene. Both the genes we will hybridize, same home hybridization we will do. At the same time, we will identify both the genes. Here in this downside bulk reagent, all buffers, EZ used to deparaffinization and everything will be finished. And LCS, liquid cover slip solution. While performing the entire test, this solution will cover slip the entire slide. After the cover slip solution only, entire reaction will be completed. And LCS reaction buffers, silver solution, all these we will use here. And on the top, we will use this cocktail reagents. Silver stain kit, one kit available, and the red stain, another kit, and a cocktail genes, and a mutagilin and bluing also. The inside like this we will have. We can place at that time 20 slides here. 20 or 2 disk slides we can perform at the same time. And kit will be available like this. We are using Tomo. These are the best available slides in all over in India, all over world. This is the best available slides for performing HER2 dual ISH, so that we cannot get any background state, any tissue liftings, anything will happen in this. This performance total staining process after incubation. Once the staining process starts, means it will take nearly 8 hours. After that, this is the sample slides. This is the routine HNA tumor tissue. This is the HER2 dual ISH. This we can clearly identify. See in the cell structure, one red color signal and one black color signal. This is non-amplified normal tissue. Here we can observe, compared to red color, more black color signals will be are seen here in this. Okay, what are the? These are the things to general drawbacks, and we have to keep in mind. We have to take section the 4 micron thickness. This is the 4 micron thickness section to stain HER2 dual ISH. There we can find adequate staining. Both red signal and black signal was visualized clearly. This is the same section. We have taken 8 micron section thickness. Clearly, it is observed. We can observe nucleus visibility is not clear, and nuclear bubbling is also seen. Next one is fixation. In breast carcinomas, generally we will receive true cut biopsies and complete excision also it can be observed. For true cut biopsy, minimum 6 hours fixation should be needed. And for excision, total excision, 6 to 72 hours maximum. If more fixation or under fixation happen, means this is the result of under fixation. This whatever we are seeing, no clarity. The signal of how many cells are signal coming, it is no clear clarity here. Even nucleus also not clear. And this here the staining, while doing staining, even though it is fully automated and ISC analyzer, entire program will be fixed by the technician only. Whatever CC1 buffer, CC2 buffer, protease treatment, everything timings we will only schedule. As per our observations, protease 20 minutes is ideal session. Here in this, if we observe less time of protease, only black color, silver signal only seen clearly in this. Ideal 20 minutes protease treatment, both silver color signal and red color chromosome 17 signal clearly visible. Here protease was increased, where in this we can only see red color only. Silver signal is completely weakened. So protease time should be ideal. Generally, if we increase the thickness or paraffin content is increased, generally some technicians will increase protease content so that it will be clear like that. But protease timing increased means these are the side effects. We can lose either red signal, or if our time is reduced, we can lose black signal. That is L2 signal. Precipitation. In some cases, if more paraffin or fixation is not good, precipitation of the slides staining will be seen. What should we do? If we have to examine entire slide, in some area precipitation and at least half of the area is good, means we can issue by counting that tumor cells, we can issue report. But if it is not possible, entire area is precipitation, means we have to rerun the slide only, and we have to check whether whatever reagents we are using, they will forget to keep in refrigerator. Some technicians may forget to keep outside. They will keep outside. So reagent may precipitate. So if that condition, this precipitation may come. If bulk fluids, whatever reagents are bulk reagents, CC1 buffers and CC2 buffers, silver solution, exhausted in between, total 8 hours staining procedure, in between, if that reagents are exhausted, means precipitation will be seen. If cover slip solution also not available in the analyzer and less cover slip solution, means again precipitation will occur. If we whatever sticker we label we stick to the slide, that position also should be very identical. If that sticker process also, this cover slip solution will leak from the slide and precipitation will occur. These are some examples of precipitation. We have seen earlier the slides. Now these slides both are quite opposite. If this is seen, means it is clearly precipitation. We should not submit it to pathologist for diagnosing. Internal control. Generally, in every breast specimen or gastric specimen, every specimen there will be normal cells. Within normal cells, definitely in every stain, we can identify the positive control. We will take as internal control as in normal cell only. We can even for previous cut amplifications, some patient tissues will be there. No, we can also run with along with patient specimens same for positive control. If we are having any doubt, if we are facing any staining issues, means. Also in market commercial xenograft slides also available. That slide will have 3 types of tissues. One is normal positive staining. Another was very thick staining. Another was even more dense staining. We can compare whether our staining protocol is good or not, like that. Thank you. These are the HER2 dual ISH we are doing in our laboratory. Nearly 60 cases we have done in last 1 year. Actually, these are very useful for the patients with breast carcinomas for prognostic purpose. The oncologist will, if we have more amplification of HER2 gene is identified in tumors, means they can be treated with Herceptin by the oncologist so that it can be treated. It is one of the options. To evaluate this staining, qualified pathologist should be available. They should consider all clinical findings of the patients, and they have to count entire chromosome 17 expression and HER2 gene expression. After counting, they have to take the ratio. If the ratio is more than 2, then only it can be given as amplification is seen. If amplification is seen, it can be treated with medical oncologist. Compared to HER2 this is a little bit cost effective. It will cost around nearly 4,000 per patient, but it is very beneficial compared to HER2 because there in doing HER2 there will be chances of manual errors. Here it is completely automation and it is FDA approved. We can see in light microscope only in our lab. We can store the slides for long time. Any doubts or any information if you need means you can ask.
Thank you, Balkrishna. Any doubts, anyone?
Very nice and crisp presentation, Mr. Balkrishna. Really applaud the department for all of the advanced techniques that you have been applying.
Yeah, thank you, madam.
No doubts, means shall we close the session, Balkrishna?
Yeah, yes, madam.
Okay. Thank you all for attending this session. I hope it was informative. Thank you.
What SMS? What SMS? What are you saying, man? వాయిస్ వస్తలే మ్యూట్ ఉంది నీది
సెక్షన్ ఉందా ఇది లాస్ట్
అయిపోయిందా క్లాసు
అయిపోయిందా
ఏమో తెలియదు నేను ఇప్పుడే జాయిన్ అవుతున్నా అదే థ్యాంక్ యూ అని వచ్చింది
అయిపోయింది అన్న బాలకృష్ణ
అయిపోయిందా రవి అయిపోయిందా క్లాసు మ్యూట్ ఉంది
కేవీఆర్ ఆయన కూడా పెట్టింది
మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టి గంగాధర్ అసిస్టెంట్ ప్రొఫెసర్ पैथोलॉजिस्ट सर जी नमस्कार कैसे सुमन दादा
ఆయన కూడా పెట్టింది
कैसे दादा अच्छे
పేరు రాములు ఎం రాములు పట్టుకో 2 5 ఒకటి పట్టుకో 2
రవి
అన్నా
11 నెంబర్లో
అయిపోయిందా సెషన్?
అయిపోయింది కదా అన్న బాలకృష్ణ అది.
అది మేడం చెప్తుందంటనా?
ముందుకెళ్ళి ఒకటి చేతికి ఒకటి 87 నెంబర్లో ఒకటి సాత్కి
స్టక్ అయిపోయింది.
మన దగ్గర లేదా నా కిటీ దగ్గర పోయినాను కొద్దిసేపు వాళ్ళ దాంట్లో లాస్ట్ కూర్చొని షేర్ చేసుకుని వీళ్ళు దాంట్లో లాస్ట్ ఉంది కదా దాంట్లో కూర్చొని కూర్చొని ప్రశాంతం ఓకే కట్ అయితే ఉంటుంది.
మళ్ళీ స్టక్ అయినట్టుంది.
స్టక్ అవుతుంది.
హలో हेलो बालकृष्ण जी। हेलो
అశోక్ అయిపోయింది అశోక్ ప్రోగ్రాము.
yes
Yeah sir, session was completed sir.
okay thank you.
Yeah sir, please you can leave all of the members.